problem.
Shouldn't be long now.
I've skived off work. Mrs. Kellett's going to kill me.
I'm sure if you told her you had a doctor's appointment.
I've only just started up at the hall.
First job, is it?
Yeah, dead scary it is. Keep getting lost.
You'll soon get the hang of it.
I always wanted to work in a shop. Hey, do you think his lordship's got any handsome relatives that might take a fancy to me? Marry me and make me a rich lady?
You never know.
Fancy a drink, piggy? What the hell's he playing at?
They are really starting to annoy me.
Right, well, let's get after them.
Your results have come through, and you are definitely pregnant.
Oh, no. My dad's going to kill me.
I'm sure it won't come to that.
No, you don't know what he's like. What am I going to do? He's going to kick me out for sure.
Perhaps I should have a word with both your parents.
No, promise me, please, you won't tell him.
Tracy, you're only 16 and...
If he finds out, he's going to give me such a hiding. What am I going to do?
Watch it, watch it. Right, watch where you're going, lads.
Too slow, Dimwit.
Kids.
I'll still get you.
Oh, no. No.
I do want to help you, Tracy. Can you tell me his name?
Lenny.
Lenny. And how long have you been going out together?
It's not like that. I've sort of known him all my life.
He's a friend?
He's my second cousin. We were just mucking about. Dad will kill us.
Sorry, there's been an accident.
Anyone know his name?
Paul Dibwa.
He came from nowhere. I just didn't see him.
You've probably killed him.
It was you he was running after.
Excuse me.
No, the police car hit him. His name's Paul.
Paul? Can you hear me?
What's going on?
That copper got Paul.
Paul! It's my brother. Is he dead?
I am a mole and I live in a hole.
So, did we? Are we making headway?
As your lordship can see, the little blighters are everywhere. I'm fighting a losing battle.
Yes, well, I've arranged some expert assistance for you.
Good afternoon, my, your lordship.
Mrs. Kellett, she phoned, said he wanted to talk to me.
Afternoon, David. Now, as I recall, you used to help Claude Greengrass get rid of moles.
Oh, yeah. Well, Mr. Greengrass, I mean, he was the best mole catcher in the county.
Well, I'm commandeering your services for a couple of days, David. As you can see, Dibley here needs some help.
Oh, but
I'm not sure where help he'd be.
well, Mr. Vernon, you know, he's away. He's on business in Scunthorpe. I don't...
Oh, don't you worry about Scripps. I'll square it with him. I just want you two working together. I mean, look at the state of this lawn. I'm relying on you to sort it out, David.
Yeah, but...
That's all I need. Stuck with a ruddy half-wit.
He's got a broken leg, ancillary cuts and bruises. It's not as bad as we thought, though.
Well, that's something, I suppose.
How's Phil?
Aye, he's holding on.
Hope you've got that young copper of yours under lock and key, Merton.
Mr. Dibley.
Oh, it's Mr. Dibley now, is it? You're not usually that polite.
Don, no one can regret this accident more than I do.
Accident? You make it sound like it's his fault.
You lot, you make me sick. Already you're trying to wriggle out of it.
Look, I know you're angry.
You'll not get away with this. I want him prosecuted.
There'll be a thorough investigation to establish the facts.
Facts? I'll tell you the facts, and I'll be telling them to the press too. Some copper driving like a maniac nearly killed my son. Look at him lying there, innocent little lad. He could be damaged for life.
It's a simple fracture, Mr. Dibley. At his age, it'll heal quite quickly.
Oh, and that's supposed to comfort his poor mother, is it? As she watches him suffer. I know you've done your best for him, Doctor. You was there straight away. I'm not having a go at you. All I am saying is the guilty should pay, and I'll make ruddy sure they do.
Yeah, well, I saw the whole thing. The lad just ran straight out from behind the bus. Bellamy here didn't stand a chance.
Thanks, Oscar.
As you know, it'll be up to traffic to investigate.
Surely it's only a formality, Sarge.
I certainly hope so. Unfortunately, Don Dibley wants Bellamy prosecuted.
Don Dibley.
We've hauled him out of enough barroom brawls.
Which is exactly why I want everything done by the book. Bellamy, you'll be confined to the station. Absolutely no driving. You can catch up with some paperwork.
That's hardly fair, Sarge. If we hadn't caught those joyriders, someone could have easily ended up getting killed.
Yes, I know. The investigation won't take long. And meanwhile, let's concentrate on calming things down, shall we?
He'll need round-the-clock nursing. Who knows if he'll ever walk again?
Poor lad. I'll speak to his lordship.
Oh, would you, Mrs. Kay? You know I hate letting you down.
I've just heard from the lads outside about our Paul. Is he going to be okay?
It's touch and go, love.
Any chance of a bro, then?
We need to talk.
What?
Sit yourself down, David.
Pregnant? Who's the dad?
You, Lenny?
Me. But we only...
My dad's gonna kill us.
You never told him.
No, of course not. He must never know.
Too right.
What am I gonna do?
You'll have to get rid of it.
Get rid of it? How?
You know, you find a clinic.
Where?
I don't know. I'll get the cash to pay for it. Don't you worry about that.
Well, I thought you might be pleased.
Pleased? Your old man's gonna beat the living daylights out of me if he finds out. And you expect me to be pleased? Why do girls always have to cry?
Restoring confidence in the police. That's what community liaison's all about, Crane. Sometimes it means turning the other cheek.
I'll remind you of that, Sarge, when Don Dibley takes a poke at you.
Oh. Brought the cheque, have you, Merton?
Compensation's not my department, Don.
Then you can get lost.
Dad, you forgot your snap.
You come back when you've got a trial date, Merton. I want to see that copy of yours in the dock.
Don, a number of witnesses see your lad ran out into the road, so maybe...
Sorry about my dad. He's a bit upset.
It's only natural.
And he hates coppers. But I don't. I've seen you on your bike. I love bikes.
What's your name?
Tracy.
I'm PC Steve Crane.
I know. You came to our school last year to test us on his bikes.
Oh, yeah, the cycling proficiency test. You know, I think I remember you now.
Do you?
They teach us to be observant in the police. Rule 1, never forget a pretty face. Thing is, Tracy, we are really sorry about what happened to your brother. I mean, we want your family to know that. Maybe you could pass that on to your mum, eh?
Ah, well, it's daft up all. It's probably all his fault. Nearly got run over before.
Did he? You tell your mum what I said.
Hey, Tommy. I think I'm in love.
How you feeling?
God, it's a year out of date.
You allowed toffees then?
Yeah. Oh, these are great. I always nick this sort if I get the chance.
You do much nicking, do you?
Sweets and stuff. Everyone does, don't they?
So, does it hurt much then?
A bit.
Gets you off school though, eh?
It's my mum and dad.
All right. Well, found yourself a mate?
They give me these.
Wait a minute. I was just off.
You're the ruddy copper, aren't you?
I just wanted to make sure the lad was all right. That's all.
You're lucky I don't knock your teeth down your throat.
Don.
Just remember where you are, Don.
Well, you lot had better do the right thing, or I'll be coming for you myself.
Haven't you finished yet?
Oh, I'm sorry, Mrs. Kelly. I can never remember what goes where.
You have to pay attention, Tracy. You're away with the fairies half the time. I'll finish this. Constable Crane's outside. He wants to work with you.
With me?
Something about the accident, I expect.
Good morning, Constable.
It's a bit formal. I know your dad doesn't like me, but I was hoping you and I could be mates.
Up to you.
I just wanted to ask you about something you said yesterday.
Gonna take me for a ride then?
Not while I'm on duty.
Later on then?
You said your brother nearly got run over once before.
Yeah, but why are we talking about him? I want to know all about you.
When and where did this happen, Tracy?
I don't know. He's always in trouble. So, you got a girlfriend then?
You're a cheeky monkey, do you know that? Come on, tell me more about your brother.
Of course, that time, well, that time we caught about a dozen. Mr. Greengrass, he charged about £1 each.
And we should shut up about your ruddy moles. We've got far more serious things to worry about.
What?
Well, if you must know, I've got a girl in trouble.
What, with the police?
No, you daft barm cake. In trouble, you know.
Oh, right.
What I need is money and quick, or old man's gonna skin me alive. You haven't got any surefire money-making schemes, have you?
Oh.
That is a daft question.
Hello, Tracy. I called in to see Paul this morning. He's surprisingly cheerful.
My mum's going spare. She'll have to have time off to nurse him.
How about you? Have you spoken to Lenny yet?
He wants me to get rid of it.
To have a termination? Is that what you want?
I never even thought of it until he said. But he's got a point, and my dad need never know.
Tracy, you can't have an abortion to stop your dad from being angry with you. It's a very serious matter.
I never said I wanted one. It's just Lenny.
Do you want me to speak to Lenny?
What good will that do? He's just scared of my dad. Everyone is.
Have you ever considered the one thing your father might find acceptable is if you and Lenny settle down and bring up the baby together?
You mean marry Lenny?
Well, it's a way out of this.
But I don't love him.
Romance can be overrated.
I'm in love with someone else.
Who?
I can't say.
Tracy. One way or another, we need to sort something out here. What about this other lad? Would you marry him?
Yeah, like a shot.
And does he feel the same way about you?
I think he really likes me.
Does he have a name?
Steve Crane.
Not PC Crane.
Imagine my dad's face if I tell him I'm marrying a copper.
Evening. I'll get that.
Any news?
Well, traffic have finished taking statements, so they'll let me know.
Well, it was an accident, pure and simple.
I wish Gina was here.
When's she getting back?
No, I don't know. She's staying on in Brill an extra week. Reckons to see her's doing her the world of good.
Yeah, well, I'm sure it is.
Well, then it's her auntie's birthday over in Liverpool, so who knows when I'll see her again.
I'll ask her to phone you.
No, don't do that, Oscar. Well, she's got enough on her plate, hasn't she? I don't want her worrying about me.
Hey? I hope you're not looking for trouble, Dibley.
You refusing to serve us, Blakeson?
No, I'm just saying, I don't want any trouble in here.
You'll serve some maniac who drives around running kids over, but not me, huh?
Well, I'll buy you a drink. And your mate.
Oh, the boy gets toffees, I get a pint. You must think we're really cheap.
No, I'm just trying to apologise. To make amends.
Oh, you'll make amends, copper, but it costs you more than a pint. And I'm very particular who I drink with. 3 pints.
I'm just off.
Do you and Dennis spend much time with Steve Crane?
Not really. Wouldn't have thought he was your type.
Don't be silly, he isn't.
Being married to a policeman has its drawbacks, believe me.
You're not regretting it already, are you?
No, of course not. So, why are you interested in Steve?
His name came up. I was just wondering about the sort of life he leads. Girlfriends, that sort of thing. Oh, never mind.
Well, I could ask him for dinner if you like.
No, forget it, okay?
Yes! Get in, have that, eh?
Look at the state of him. His lad's in hospital and he's on the beer.
Where have you been? I've had to turn away taxi bookings.
I've been up at the hall, doing a job for his lordship. No, it's me and Lenny. It's my new mate. Seems like to be here for a drink, actually.
And let me guess, you're buying.
Well, yeah.
What's she gonna think, eh?
She'll think it was an accident like everyone else.
You know, I've had a thing about Gina since... well, I can't remember when. It's always been a bit touch and go, mind. But now this... I could lose my job.
Merton is not going to let that happen.
Well, I can't get married without a job.
It's not going to come to that.
He doesn't know yet. That's something at least.
Doesn't know what?
It's Tracy's dad.
All right.
Just had a call from Division. I thought you'd like to know. Traffic have completely exonerated you.
Thanks, Av.
That is great news, mate.
Wow, can't believe it.
Neither can I. They let you off, haven't they?
John, there's been a full inquiry.
Whitewash, more like. You lot, you're just scum. You make me sick, every last one of you. And you're mine, copper.
Dibley, that's all right.
Now you can see why I don't want to get on the wrong side of Don.
Get out of here now!
Sleep well, did you?
You are joking, aren't you?
Right, Dibley, I'm giving you a choice. I'm not insensitive to your feelings about what happened with your son. It was a tragic accident, but it was an accident.
So you say.
Yes, I do say. As do all the witnesses that saw it. Now, here's your choice. You accept that now and I'll let you off with a caution. If you don't accept it, then I'll charge you with malicious damage and breach of the peace and you'll be up in front of the magistrate.
Look, I'm really sorry about what's happened. I just want all this to be over.
What's it to be?
You win, Merton. But then you lot always do, don't you?
Oh, just eat it, Bobby. Don't throw it. Tracy! Tracy!
What the... I felt poorly in the night. I must have eaten something.
Oh, that's all I need.
Don't tell Dad. Mum, please.
Out of it, come on.
They let you out then?
Yeah, obviously.
She's pregnant.
Mum!
Well, whoever the father is, she better marry him. Be one less mouth for me to feed.
So who's the father then?
Well, what if he won't marry me?
He will, once I've had a word with him.
Mum, who is it?
His name's... Steve. Steve Crane.
A young copper?
What are you doing?
Nothing. Just having a look round.
Oh. Well, Mrs. Kellett say you could?
Yeah. In fact, she asked me to check there were no moles in there.
You don't get moles in houses.
Truth is, I was just skiving a bit. You wouldn't grass on a mate, would you?
No, of course not.
Good man. So, how you getting on with the moles?
I've got this idea.
Great. You start, I'll be right back.
16 years old she is, up the duff. You check with Dr. Merrick.
Still don't see...
Tell him, Tracy.
Please!
Yeah, she don't want to say it, I will. Steve Crane, he's one of yours, isn't he?
Yes?
Well, it was him that done it, got her pregnant. 16 she is!
Is this true?
I don't know if he forced her, she won't say. As you can see, she's too upset.
Dawn, this is a very serious accusation.
Oh, yeah, it is. I know I got a temper, gets me in trouble often enough. But if my daughter's been raped by a copper, there's no way I'm going to let you cover it up. I'll get a proper lawyer, go to the papers, whatever it takes. Tracy, come here. Go.
What's all this? You're digging a path for lawn.
Well, this is how I'm going to trap them. See, what you do is you join together all their burrows and then they can't escape.
Is this what Greengrass did?
No. No, he used to just poison them. But I can't do that to them, can I? I mean, the poor little mites.
They're burning. Oh, no. You just let me do the talking, eh?
Yeah, well, I'm
Just shut it!
What on earth are you doing?
I know it looks a mess just at the minute, your lordship, but aerating the burrows is the one proven method of getting rid of moles permanently.
Aerating the burrows?
It's an old trick, but countrymen like old Greengrass, they knew a thing or two. Aerate the burrows, then put down the poison.
Oh, apart from we're not going to use...
Well, it had better work, that's all I can say.
You know, you're lucky you've got a mate like me. You owe me one.
We're not poisoning them.
Basically, Don Dibley is suggesting that, either by force or with her consent, that you have impregnated his 16-year-old daughter.
What? That's ridiculous.
I'm sure it is, but he's made a formal complaint.
What's he doing? Starting some kind of vendetta against us?
There is that possibility.
I'm going to talk to her.
No! You'll stay well away.
I'm being accused of something I haven't done, Sarge.
This is a very delicate situation. I don't want you compromising yourself any further.
I'd like him to have a go at me like he did Phil. Then he'd be sorry.
Crane, can I remind you that you're a police officer?
I know, but...
No buts! If a false accusation is levelled against you, then your behaviour must be, and must continue to be, above reproach. It's your best protection. Trust me.
Rape? My goodness.
As a result of which he reckons she's pregnant. He says you can confirm this.
I haven't spoken to Mr. Dibley personally about his daughter.
Oh, you're the lucky one.
Dennis, there's the huge issue of patient confidentiality here.
Liz, one of my officers is being accused of a very serious crime.
And I don't think for 1 second that Steve Crane is guilty of this.
No, nor do I. But if it comes to his word against hers, then my problem will be proving it.
She's a very vulnerable kid, you know. She's not what you'd call emotionally mature for her age.
So you think it's her that's lied to her father about Steve?
I don't doubt it for a second.
Is she pregnant?
You're putting me in a very difficult position.
Oh, come on, Liz.
Look, leave it with me and I'll try and talk some sense into her, okay?
No one knows what it's like to be the bad man, to be the sad man.
You Steve Crane?
Behind blue eyes.
Nice big smile, Constable.
The X going on?
Ashfordley Gazette. Care to comment on the accusation?
What accusation?
That you're the police officer who brutally raped a 16-year-old girl.
No, that's a lie.
I'll put no comment, shall I?
What's he sure about this?
They've done business with you before.
Not me, Mr. Vernon.
It's a family treasure. Belonged to my granddad. I just want to get a good price for it.
Are you sure you didn't steal this?
Steal it? Me? You think I'm a thief?
Oh, well,
And I thought we were mates.
we are.
Well, let's just forget it, eh?
No, hang on. Oh, I'm sorry.
Bit late for sorry.
Well, I'll do it.
No. No, if that's what you think of me.
Please, we are mates. I do want to help you.
I don't know.
Come on.
Oh, no. What's he up to now, then, eh? The old rogue.
Oh, Mr. Vernon. Oh, he's in Scunthorpe.
What's this, then? Is this yours or Vernon's?
Oh, it's his.
His grandmother's.
Oh, didn't know you had a rich granny, David.
Oh.
It was her one family treasure. She left it to David in her will.
Yeah. I seem to get quite a few people in here with grannies like that.
So what's it worth?
Well, I'm not sure. Antique jewellery boxes can fetch a considerable amount.
What will you give, David?
I'll have to ring round a few dealers, get your proper price.
How long will that take?
Not long. You're not in any rush, are you, David? Pop back tomorrow, then, eh?
You've made a very serious accusation, Tracy.
I never said he made me. Just my dad assuming that.
I thought you liked Steve.
I do.
He's in real trouble because of you.
It's my dad's fault. He just hates all coppers.
Now, you've got to tell the truth. Now, we both know Steve had nothing to do with your pregnancy, and now he's being accused of a terrible crime. His career could be in ruins.
I never meant to get him into trouble.
Well, why did you tell your dad it was Steve, then?
Because my dad says I had to marry the father.
Lenny's the father.
I can't marry Lenny. I'm in love with Steve.
Now, I know this is hard, but if you love Steve, you've got to do the right thing and tell the truth.
I never meant to lie.
I know you didn't.
I don't want to hurt Steve.
Then we're going to go and see Sergeant Merton and your mum and dad, and we're going to tell them the truth. Aren't we?
Al, here. You read this?
Gina. Dibley wants locking up.
Well, the trouble is, you sling enough mud and some of it sticks.
Yeah, but I'm the one who actually did something, not Steve. I'm so sorry, mate. At least they took a decent photo.
Ashfordley Police Station.
Hey, you got to stop blaming yourself for all this, you know?
Oh, Mr. Jones.
I could have just as easily been
Oh,
driving
thanks,
that car
sir.
as you. We both wear the uniform.
Really?
We're both in the firing line, eh?
Well, I'll be there in about 10 minutes.
I never said it was rape. But as soon as I mentioned Steve, my dad just jumped to that conclusion.
It's done all over. Throw a punch first, ask questions later.
So let's be quite clear. PC Crane has never sexually assaulted you in any way.
No. And I'm sorry I lied to you. And to you, Dr. Merrick.
To me?
About me and Steve. I knew I had to keep a secret about us.
Keep what a secret?
Well, that's why I said it was Lenny.
Lenny, what's he got to do with it?
You told me that Lenny was your baby's father.
That little runt.
Well, I only said that to protect Steve.
Hang on a minute. You only met PC Crane the day after your brother's accident.
No, he came to our school last year to do the cycling test. That's when I knew he was the one.
How old were you? 15?
Look, he's the real father of my baby. He's the one I want to marry. I think we could be really happy.
Well, you surprised me, Mr. Jones. As far as we were aware, no one had been burgled this week.
How about Lord Ashfordley?
Ashfordley?
Well, maybe he hasn't missed it yet. But this is definitely his family crest here. Valuable box, too. Beautiful work. Worth at least £200.
Oh, well. Who brought it in?
Ah, that's the sad part. Vernon Scripps' lad.
David Stockwell?
Yes, him and another lad. I'd say someone's leading poor David by the nose.
Well, I'll take this back to Lord Ashfordley. I'll look into it.
Thanks.
She told me this cousin of hers was the father.
Presumably a blood test would establish the paternity once and for all.
Once the baby's born, yes, but it's obvious she's created some sort of elaborate fantasy around Steve.
I brought you some tea, and Steve's here.
Crane?
Finally get the truth out of her, then?
Tracy reckons you met at her school last year when you went to do the cycle proficiency test.
I had about 30 kids take that test. I don't actually remember her, but... What on earth is she saying now?
That you and she have been involved since then, and it's your baby.
That's just total nonsense.
Well, of course it is.
Look, I'm sorry, Crane, but until this matter is resolved, I'm going to have to suspend you from duty temporarily.
Suspend me?
I'm afraid I've no choice.
Good gracious, I didn't know it was even missing. It was my mother's, a wedding present.
Where was it kept?
Oh, just over there on that table at the back, which is probably why it wasn't missed. Mrs. Kellett's taken on a new maid. I don't think her dusting's up to much.
A new maid?
One of the Dibley's numerous offspring. Tracy, I think.
Tracy,
Go away.
I just wanted to tell you I'm getting the money.
What money?
I said I would, so you could get rid of it.
I hate your guts, Lenny Dibley.
What? Why?
I'm going to have my baby. I'm not having an abortion. It's horrible.
What about your dad?
He knows.
He knows? Oh, he's gonna kill me.
I hope he does. You've nearly ruined everything for me.
Me? It was your idea, This is all your fault.
Ah, Tracy. Constable Ventress would like to ask you a couple of questions.
There must be some way out of here, said the joker to the thief. There's too much confusion.
You grassed me up! You even think of grassing me up, I'll be after you! And I'll get done on a couple of his mates. You'll be mincemeat, understand?
What is going on here? I've never seen such a mess.
Do you recognise us, David?
Steve!
Can we have a chat? Now, I don't know you, and you don't know me. This is just some schoolgirl crush, but it's going to ruin my career.
I'm not a schoolgirl.
It's not my baby.
But it could be. I know you like me. This was meant to be, I know it was. That's why I got pregnant.
Tracy, you don't seem to realise how serious this is for me.
Don't you want to marry me?
Of course I don't.
I'm totally in love with you.
You're just a lying, stupid little girl. Now you've got to tell the truth.
You don't love me.
No, I don't, and I'm glad we've got that straight.
No one loves me. No one wants me. Oh, my baby.
Tracy, come here. Tracy!
Well, I saw him climbing out of a window.
Why didn't you tell someone?
Never had any real mates before.
You've got me and Vernon. See your point. What did Alventress have to say about it?
Well, he's gone after Lenny. Well, I've told him everything now.
Well, it'll be all right. Then Alf knows you're not a bad lad.
Lord Ashfordley's hopping mad.
It's about the theft.
No, about his lawn.
He says he hardly knows Tracy.
Yet well, they all say that, don't they? I wasn't much older than him myself when I got wed. Don wasn't all that keen, but my old man soon sorted him out.
And you see that as a recipe to a happy marriage?
We've done all right. Not married yourself, are you, Doctor?
Can I speak to Tracy?
I think she's gone to work.
She hasn't. He came round last night.
Who?
Him. The copper.
Tracy! Get down here!
She's not there. She went last night.
What?
Went where, Paul?
I don't know. Reckon her and Steve are eloping.
Well, I hate mole catching. I tried to tell him that.
What were you trying to do?
Well, I didn't want to poison them, so I thought I'd just try and persuade them to move out.
Well, I reckon you've done that all right. Let's get started then. I've only got this on loan for the afternoon.
Oh, can I drive?
No, definitely not.
What was the one thing I told you to do? Stay away from her!
I know, but Sarge...
I'm fed up with your butts!
She certainly has been gone all night.
Well, I haven't seen her.
Presumably you shattered her illusions.
I made her face the truth.
Then that's what she's running away from. Now, I'd say she's frightened and pretty desperate.
She didn't turn up for work today, but I didn't think too much of that since she's a dibbly.
Well, I'll have the house and all the outbuildings checked.
That would be helpful.
You're really worried about her?
Dr. Merrick certainly is, yes.
She's always been a silly lass. I wouldn't put anything past her.
Well, if there's going to be a full-scale search, you'd better take some of my people.
Thank you, Your Lordship.
What the bloody heck's going on here?
We're starting to search for Tracy.
My lad said she got off with you.
Well, she hasn't.
I'm quite concerned about her, Mr. Dibley.
Been to the station, Sarge. Nobody of her description bought a ticket or boarded the train last night or this morning.
No, there's no sign over at the hall either.
Just put this in a room.
Dear Steve, when you read this, I will be gone. I know now that the life I dreamt of is not to be. Stupid to think that someone nice like you could care about the likes of me. Don't blame yourself for this, one less mouth to feed. At least me dad will be pleased. Yours forever, Tracy.
All right, we'll divide up into groups. Bellamy, go on to division. We'll need some sniffer dogs.
Sarge.
All you've ever done is shout at her. You're a bully and you're a brute.
Gladys! Come on, that won't help one little bit.
We don't find her by tonight. That's 2 nights in the open.
Well, she's young. She's fit.
I'm pregnant.
We've used this place for all sorts over the years.
Poaching, hiding stolen goods.
You get the general idea. Tracy! Tracy! I remember when she was born. Such a little thing. I could hold her like that in one hand. Kids, eh? Half the time you love them, the other half you hate them. Tracy! Tracy! Lenny!
Don't hurt me, Don, please. Oh, no.
Why is everyone always so frightened of me?
I can't imagine.
I reckon you've got about another hour or so of daylight, Merton.
We'll try one more sweep.
Dibley, I was wondering when you were going to arrest him.
Lenny has an idea where Tracy might be.
The waterfall at Wade's Beck. It's where we used to go. She thought it was romantic.
Well, that's totally inaccessible by road. You'll never get there on foot before dark.
We can try. Lenny! Show us!
Donna says she wants to marry you. Is that true?
The less you talk, the easier it'll be to keep up.
When she said she was having a baby, I just panicked. Well, you do, don't you? But I don't want some other bloke bringing up my kid. Especially not a copper.
Well, then marry yourself.
It's down here.
Tracy! Tracy!
Tracy!
Hang on. I think I can hear something down there.
There's a sort of ledge. Just about halfway down.
Tracy! I can hear her. I'm going down.
Down there? You'll break your neck.
I used the rope. You'll have to hang on to me.
You are kidding. I can't hold your weight.
Well, then you'll have to go down.
Me? That's a sheer rock face.
I'll just lower you down. You won't fall, I promise.
I don't think I can do this.
Of course you can. Look, she needs a hero.
I'm not a hero.
No one is, mate. You just pretend. Now, over you go. And don't worry. I won't drop you.
I hate heights. It's all right, Trace. You're gonna be okay.
I was trying to get down to the water's edge where we used to sit, but I slipped.
We'll soon get you out of here.
Lenny, you help me.
She has a twisted ankle, but apart from that, she's fine.
I just wish I could feel sorry for her.
You stay in this job long enough, you get accused of all sorts of things.
Being a young girl's fantasy, some men might be flattered.
I suppose they might. Well, I'm just glad it's all over.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers, here's to that.
A little bird tells me that you two are going in for landscape gardening.
Well, the little bird tells you wrong. We had to practically returf the whole lawn.
Well, I got rid of the moles, though.
I've come to apologise.
I thought you were supposed to be in jail, Lenny.
His lordship's not pressing charges. Sort of wedding present. Me and Tracy are getting married.
Don insisted, did he?
Yeah. I need a favour.
What?
I need a mate to be my best man.
Well, you want me?
Would you?
No, he wouldn't.
Yeah, OK.
Great. Drinks all round. Best man's buying. I had nothing to do with that, all right.
You're a liar! That bloke committed a murder and got away with it.
We'll let it get dark first, shall we, Boyle?
Oh, will you look at all that lovely lucre?